Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is a Tuesday morning chit chat. Now, I know I'm not live. I know this is a premiere, okay? But I'm trying to play catch up from being off a couple of days. So, y'all getting a couple of premieres here and there. I told y'all on my review from yesterday, okay? Because y'all know yesterday on Monday afternoon, I had a little premiere up where I discuss these things plus more, okay? And I said on that video, I say, look, I want y'all to know that I'm going to be having more premieres popping up, so you can't only be looking out for me at 9 p.m. I need y'all to start getting used to, okay, coming around the corner and seeing what else is here that's a premiere, okay? So if you have not already watched Monday's afternoon chit chat, where I had a good old time chit and chatting, watch that after you watch this video, okay? This one, we're going to discuss some more things, okay? Now, while it's around midnight on Tuesday, I'm going to get this to y'all early in the morning, okay, around 10 a.m. Okay, so y'all have all day to watch it and whatnot. But y'all know first thing first, if you have not done so already, take a little moment, okay? Take a little moment and subscribe to my channel, like the video. Okay, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, share the video. Always hit the notification bell because it lets you know when I have videos. So if you want to, is Jaylee live? Does Jaylee have a premiere? Hit the bell. It should. It may not always, but it should keep y'all abreast. Okay, to when I'm around here. Now it's late, so I don't really want to stay on camera. But how y'all doing? Hey y'all. Hey, look, real plain face. Okay, little work shirt. That's it. Popping up screen, okay? But I'm here. I'm here. Now I might be live tonight at 9 o'clock. I don't know because it ain't that much going on, okay? And you know, we shall see. But y'all know, look, just be looking out for your girl. Okay, y'all know if I'm gonna be live, it'll be up tonight at 9 after I get off work. But right now, let's talk about these things in a bit more. Now, I'm gonna be sharing from my IG because I just didn't feel like doing no graphics. You know, I'm like, let me go off the dome and let me say what it is and let it be what it is, okay? Now, let me see what I want to go through first. Because, you know, it's some sad stuff to look. I'm going to be sprinkling. It's some sad stuff, honey, some celebration stuff or whatever, and some foolishness or whatever. It's all kind of things. So, you know, in no particular order, happy birthday, okay? Now, look, it was yesterday, but I planned to do this Monday. Y'all just ain't getting to Tuesday. But happy birthday to one of my favorite actors, okay? Wesley Snipes, okay? Y'all may know him from things of the recent years or whatever, but I remember him back in the day. I remember Jungle Fever. Wesley. Okay, I think that's my first time. Was that my first movie for Wesley Snipes? You know, Jungle Fever, Sugar Hill, New Jack City, okay, think Blade, the Blade trilogy, okay, happiest birthday, okay, to Wan Fu, okay, looking, first of all, I did not like this outfit, I couldn't believe that. But again, Wesley Snipes is a national treasure, okay? Wrap him up in some bubble wrap, okay? Make sure he okay. You hear me? Because living, living, just enough. Oh, living in the car, okay? Wesley Snipes as Nino Brown is one of the great. White man can't jump. White man can't jump. And him in the black. Look. I don't know why I like vampire movies so much, but Wesley Snipes as Blade in the Blade trilogy movies, I was mad that it didn't like it. We couldn't get more movies from that franchise. Okay, but he has been in many movies. Okay, just to name a few. Okay, Demolition Man. If you have never seen Demolition Man, where me and my dad used to always watch that movie. Okay, him and Sylvester Stallone. Okay, Passenger 57. Okay, Money Train. Okay. He has been in a lot. The Art of War. Y'all know I'm on his page. Murder 1600. He got jungle fever. She's got jungle fever. Okay. Look, he just been in a lot of movies. If you've never seen Sugar Hill, go watch it. Go watch it. Okay. You may not know how good it is. Go watch it. I'm not telling you nothing that I'm going to tell myself. Go watch it. I'm just saying he's been in a lot of movies, okay? But happiest birthdays to the Wesley Black Man Snipes. Okay, we love him today. You have to start wrapping people in bubble wrap because I feel like I don't have the capacity to lose Wesley. So I have to get that man his props when I can because he's a great person. Now, some people died. Okay, a lot of people died, and I just have to address it. Okay, what's the name of Jesus? Giselle Bryant posted 3 days ago that her father passed away. I was heartbroken. You hear me? Because even though I feel like Giselle on the show is a horrible human being in life, her as a daughter, because I can y'all know my dad passed away in 2015 when I was 30, 33, 32. I forgot I was 32 or 32 or 33. And it is a traumatic experience, okay? So condolences to Giselle, the girls, the whole family on the path of her father. Now, while she did not say when he passed away or whatever, thank you for being the best dad that a little girl could ever want or need. I will wish you every day of my life. And just look, 8 years later, I cried today because I miss my dad. You know what I'm saying? So rest in. We've seen him on Potomac. So, we are familiar with her father, whatever. So may he rest in peace and not blessings, peace and strength to the family. Okay. Again, we do not know when he passed away, but it was as of recent. Now we've seen the girls hanging out with her. That's Sharice, we don't like. Rapper, who was boring but looks great. We then see Giselle. Mia, who was a part of Life Then Click. I think is that Wendy or her friend? I don't know. It may be Wendy or Wendy friend. I don't know. And then Ashley. Okay. Round here, as she said, cherish memories. We love you, Zizzy. I guess they want to, live for spirits. Okay. But we have first seen this video. And I'm about no music. That's Wendy's friend. We seen this video of them hanging out. I'm like, just everybody partying. Now, they saying they're rallying around her to make her feel better. Giselle also say, it takes a village or whatever. So look, we don't like Sharice. This just happens to be a bunch of people we don't care for. But I'm happy they got her out the house, trying to live her spirit. Look, being in the house sad and nothing to play with. So I fully appreciate the ladies getting her out the house, because it can be hard. And Giselle is already solid as a rock. Like, she's already someone who does not show much emotion. So, you may not even realize that she's hurting and grieving because she's, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy the ladies got her out. Sharice is a horrible wig. Sharice burned that wig. Some this how you know. Sad note. This how you know they don't like Sharice, because no one will tell her, Sharice, take off Karen's wig. Why are you wearing one of Karen's old wigs? Why? 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 Anyone who let you come out looking in sometime blonde hair just isn't the look. It just isn't. Sometimes it just is not, okay? And no one told her that, and that's because they don't like the lady. They don't like Sharice. But condolences to Giselle and the loss of her father. Ayanna Von Zant's youngest daughter, Nisa Von Zant, passed away. They post about it, it's with great sorrow. We announced the transition of Nisa Von Zant, the youngest daughter of our beloved Ayanna Von Zant. We were asking for your prayers. Please respect the privacy of her and her family this time. Now, I don't think anything has came out about how she passed away, what happened or whatever. All we know is she is no longer here. And again, condolences to the family. She was only 49 years old. 49 is young. You hear me? 49 is young. So we don't know what happened. But, look, the hardest, like, the usual transition in life is children burying their parents. It's, when parents have to bury kids, that shit is horrible. You hear me? So, blessings and grief, damn it, blessings and good vibes to the family in the time of mourning, wisdom, peace in this difficult time. Okay. Look, this right here, I was minding my own business today because I posted earlier in my last video about Pee Wee Herman passing away. So, because him had sent me a text as I was driving to work about that, I was like, oh, it was like, okay, because I watched Pee Wee Herman. But when I saw that Angus Cloud died, he's the actor from Euphoria, he played fast. When I tell y'all, because I was going to put this little gospel chat up Monday night. It was supposed to be my Monday night late chat premiere. I kept crying. I could not stop crying. Every time I went to attempt to record, I just started crying. Now, I feel like it's because, one, he is only 25 years old. That's a baby. You know what I'm saying? That was so young. And when I read, what had happened, so 25 years old, he plays Fez on Euphoria, Angus Cloud. And his father passed away recently. And they were saying how the father was he had just came back from Ireland because they buried his father. I'm trying to describe this out, y'all. They buried his father a week ago, and he was having a very hard time. And this is per his family. The family put out a statement. Per the family, he was having a really hard time dealing with the death of his father. He had just came back from Ireland from burying his dad. His dad was like his best friends. He was staying with family to help, trying to help him cope with his grief. And I saw on, I think the neighborhood talk, how they were talking about the 911 call that came in, and they are alleging that it was a possible OD. I know for a fact that he has spoken in the past about, different mental health issues he had, dealing with different things in life, and then having to deal with losing your parent, you know what I'm saying, who was like a best friend. And I just could not stop crying because it's so sad, y'all. And because how young he is, and I posted on my Twitter I think Gray ain't called Twitter, what's called X. I posted on X because Elon made it be X, not Twitter no more. And when I posted about it, the first time I said, well, let me share my screen right here. The first time I posted about it, I was like hearing, and Cloud passed away at 25 years old. It's so heartbreaking. He buried his father recently. His father, was struggling with that, blah, blah, blah. Losing a parent is unbearable. I still have really depressing days. And my dad died in 2015. May his soul find peace. Because even for me, like, I still have depressing days, like when I cry about my dad being gone. So, and I lost my dad when I was 33 in 2015. And him being 25 and him already, struggling with other, mental issues, I put after that post, I put up, I have never had suicidal thoughts, but I can understand not wanting to be on this earth without your parents. Grief combined with mental health struggles are very dangerous. Not enough people discuss what happens to the mind when we lose someone. If you're struggling, please get help. Because the family, of course, put the statement said, last week he buried his father and he intensely struggled with the loss. The only cover we have is knowing Angus is not reunited with his dad, who was his best friend. Angus was open about his battle with mental health, and we hope that his passing can be a reminder to others that they are not alone and should not fight this on their own in silence. That makes me feel like he did not die of natural causes. And because the alleged 911 information is saying how allegedly a reported overdose was what happened, a lot of people try to numb their pain, be it on purpose, be it accidentally, and then they're no longer here. So because I am very familiar with being just depressed and sad at losing a parent or losing someone close to you, I can understand how hard it is. I cried all day. I cried. It is 12:29 to 29 a.m. and because each time I thought about it, just made me sad. However, I feel like the only, saving grace in this situation is hopefully he's now at peace, because if he was already open about his battle with mental health, who knows what else he had been struggling with at only 25 years old. But again, if you are someone out here and you are depressed, if you have any thoughts of not being here, please get some help. Please reach out. You know what I'm saying? You do not have to fight alone. You know what I'm saying? That is not the answer that, has to be the end of your life. So anybody out there who feels some kind of way, reach out. Get help as hard, as quick as you can. Do not give up. A lot of people was like sad hearing he passed away. One, because he's so young, and two, because just how many people lose a parent or lose someone that close to them, and you just do not want that to be their end. He was great on the show. People loved him on the show. It was just it's a hard pill. No, girl, I can't say that. It's a hard thing to deal with. To his family, friends, fans, we fully just hope he can rest in peace. I cried all day. I was, man, look, whew, I'm happy I ain't cry right now. It just ain't too much. On to some better news, okay? Serena Williams and her husband Alexis, was Alexa Olympia? I don't know. I think it's Alexis, the husband. Found out they are having a girl girl, baby, okay? Y'all know Serena's pregnant. She probably about due or whatever. And they're having another little girl. So little Olympia will have a sister. So yes. Congrats to the parents. Okay. Now look, I was hoping they had a boy because I think a lot of people feel like one of each or whatever, even though they can grow up and be different. But again, I feel like as parents, you want what you want. You have to have. You really want a healthy baby. Truthfully, you want a healthy baby. However, they're having another girl. Okay. Now, why I think Serena maybe wanted a boy. People say, look at her face. She look and she another girl or whatever. 2 healthy babies is what we know they both pray for. So congratulations, confetti. Okay, on the birth. Well, not the birth, the baby here yet, but to a new baby girl being on the way. Okay, we love it. We love it. We love babies. We love babies. Now, some people don't need to have them. Why? Let's listen.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about? Come on.
He asked that boy if he's gay. I don't know what Blueface's obsession with asking his son, who's like 6'5", I don't know, like 5. The little boy don't know what gay means.
Give it to me.
Pretty good. Get her bottle from me. Hey guys, he's not gay. We got hope.
Not we got hope. Well, there's no hope for you. None at all.
You know what gay is?
No.
That's the kicker right there. He don't. When you ask somebody, is you this? And they say no. And you then say, do you know what this is? No. Then does it matter? He said he's not something he don't even know what it is. Blueface, you're a piece of poop. Okay, a piece of poop.
I really don't.
Mm.
What else you got?
Hey.
What else you got?
What?
Don't do that.
At least the chick in the background, who we also don't like, okay, baby mama, at least she's saying, hey, don't do that. But she's a piece of POS too. Because she is all up in this. I don't get Blueface is not attractive enough, don't have enough money to have me putting up with the foolishness online. You got my son on the thing asking if he's gay.
Do what?
Don't.
I'm not. What the hell? Okay, well,
What do you got?
if you ever decided to be gay,
Okay.
I would be upset.
Why?
But I would still love you. And I still support you. Take care of you.
Oh God.
I'm not that.
All right.
He don't know what that is. So look, babies are blessings. But Blueface is not. He was a blessing as a baby. As he got older, Blueface is problematic. I don't like him. He gets on all my nerves. And I feel like every time he do something dumb, I'm not going to post about it, but I will show it to y'all from the blog people, and we will say he's dumb. He's also a POS. Okay? G Herbo. Okay, who is the baby daddy of Ari. He also has kids with Tiana, girl, whatever Emily daughter mom name is. Now, he was already sentenced to serve, I think, 5 years in prison for his role in some fraud stuff. Now he will also so in addition to doing the 5 years in prison, he has to pay $140,000 back in restitution for stolen credit card stuff. Okay. He took a plea deal. Okay, he took a plea deal in the federal fraud case. And again, he has to pay $140K to the victim that he committed fraud against. Okay, it says because G Herbo's conduct affected countless businesses and individuals across the world, well, the U.S., okay, who had to foot the bill for his $140,000 of unauthorized transactions. That Mr. Wright was around here flaunting his lavish spendings on social media and in videos and stuff, but he was around here doing credit card fraud. So again, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison for making $1.5 million from stolen credit cards. So all the stuff we see him flossing on television, in music videos, on social media, it was stolen credit cards he was using to pay for it. Send him to jail. 1.5 million is. Was you trying? So you weren't trying to work at all. You was out here just being reckless. Send his ass to jail, to jail. Send his ass to jail, to jail. Anyway, this says Ocean Gate co-founder. Yeah, Ocean Gate, the submersible people who killed them 5 folks. Did they have funerals? Did they test? Did they find stuff in the submersible? Whatever happened? We heard nothing else from them. Anyway, it says Ocean Gate co-founder wants to send 1,000 people to a floating colony on Venus by 2050. Y'all can get people in the water right. You couldn't get the people in the water right. You think you could not get 5 people down there to the Titanic safely. And you think anybody wants to be on a floating colony on Venus? What is wrong with y'all? And it's going to be some foolish ass rich white people who gonna pay a whole bunch of money in 2050 to be the first fools on Venus. Then they're not gonna make it back to Earth. This is my thing. I don't want to live in space. I don't. Let's fix Earth. Okay? Let's fix Earth and make Earth a better place. Don't try to ruin Earth and then go to Venus and ruin Venus. Don't do that. Dude, ain't nobody, look, anybody who goes to Venus on anything Ocean Gate related, you deserve for the aliens to kiss you in the mouth and give you the alien herpes. You hear me? Because it's stupid. Because it's dumb. You killed 5 folk in the ocean. Now you want to kill 1,000 in space. What is wrong with you? Is you a mass murderer? If you go, you don't. If you get on the thing to be up in space, you deserve to get whatever happens. I'm telling you, you will just deserve it. It'll be what it's going to be. It is what it is. I ain't going. Not today. Not ever. Okay? Little Meech. Now, we already know that Summer broke up with him, allegedly, supposedly. But the promoters calling him out because they say he allegedly skipped 2 club appearances but kept the money. And this is my thing. That was him saying he was going to be there.
Real Little Meech. Saturday, I will be at Jay-Z Sports Bar, Middletown, New York, July 29th. The mob is in the building. I need everybody to pull up on me. Going up.
He's talked like he is really on drugs. He do. It's why you feel like that. It's so weird. So King Promotion New York wrote this long ass post tagging 18,755 people. Saying how it's the second time that Lil Meech, that he had to cancel an event. And Lil Meech did not show up. He did not give a refund. He did not get no money. This, what I'm saying? Look, the first time you canceled, whatever. This is the second time you didn't cancel or whatever, and you kept the money. Now, the promotion guy tagged all these folks he's done business with: Ja Rule, Joel Santana, Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? Dave East, Fab, Styles P, Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? All Remy Ma, Papoose, whatever. Okay? He's upset. Listen, I've never been treated like this for my money. I literally had to beg everything that was stated in the contract, and when the video dropped, that he did, girl. And when the video dropped, they get girl, he can't even talk right. I don't know what that say. What I do know is he's saying Lil Meech did not show up again and did not get the money back. Mm-hmm. 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 He canceled the first time because of the BET Awards, and this is the second time bad business. Okay, cool. The first time you canceled on me, I probably will not, unless you have a valid reason and you come through soon. I can't rock with you. And the fact that he then tagged all the girl, he tagged Shade Room, Ebro, Envy, he on the police tag. You know what I'm saying? But again, why tag Love and Hip Hop? What they gonna do? Anyway, stop trying to pay these people to come do these club appearances. If somebody don't come to the first time, don't rebook them. Don't rebook them. Because clearly he don't know what he's doing. Clearly Lil Meech is on some rah-rah, I want my money, and even if I don't follow through, don't book him again. Don't, call him out, cool, but don't book his little ass again. First of all, do Lil Meech know he's only famous for being a Meech's son? Anyway, Joseline Hernandez. Now y'all know that's the new season of the show, The Cabaret, is on Zeus. I have not been seeing a lot of people talk about it. I really hope that people are boycotting her show. It's a horrible concept. No more. No more. Anyway, she has a whole warrant out for arrest from that fight that happened back in June where she was fighting the police and she got arrested. Well, the people said, girl, guess what? Okay, girl, no, wrong thing. I thought I had another one saved that showed the actual thing, but I guess I'm tripping. But again, the arrest warrant has the 2 charges of battery against the police, okay, battery of a law enforcement officer. 2 counts of that with no bond, jail, hold her ass in jail. Now, the court case is supposedly coming up, I think, on August 7th. So the judge said, look, hold her ass until then. If you see her anywhere around here, keep her down. Don't let her go. We want her right now. The fact that she's a girl job, if Stevie J becomes the responsible parent, I'm gonna be like, but what? Now the warrant is in Florida, I believe. But you don't want to, wish for folks to be arrested. You don't want to wish bad. I don't wish anything bad on Joseline. I wish that she just has some consequences for her actions, because I think the reason she be so wild with it or whatever is because she don't have there's nothing happens to her. So I really want Joseline to have to face the law, face the police, face the people. Because if not, she gonna keep it out here fussing, fighting, arguing, getting TV shows and whatnot, and we don't want it. Not at all. Not today. Not ever. Okay. Let's move on. Y'all, Marlo, I was gonna save this into my housewife review that I'm probably put out on Wednesday. Marlo was around here on the social medias talking cash shit. Let's listen a little bit. Let's listen.
Ain't never been jealous of no one.
She mumbling, not mumbling. Marlo
Does not have a vacation home, who don't own a yacht. It's so funny, y'all, because it'd be so funny when people like, you jealous of me, girl. I want a soft life. I can't be jealous of you. Jealous of what? Where's your vacation home? What countries do you travel to? I mean, the math is not mathing.
Marlo really be round here talking as if she's not on the same show with people working for a check. You know what I'm saying? Working for a check. Now, for her to be saying, "Where's your vacation home? Okay, where's your yacht? Where's yours? Where's the home that you was acting like you was building last season? Where is that? Okay, where's your bank? Where is it?" Now, I keep seeing her because on the after show, when they was talking or whatever, about she was saying, "Oh, me and Ralph, we do the same thing in technology. The only thing Marlo doing in technology is text. That's it. Maybe some banking. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Meaning she check her account from her phone. That's it. That's all. Other than that, no one knows how Marlo makes money. They don't. And this is the kicker. If Marlo's income comes from them old ass clothes that she be then I'm a stylist. I style for this, that, or the other. But Marlo has a tendency to never want to state how she makes money. Now we also don't know how Sheree makes her money. So to me, Sheree and Marlo is the same boat because Sheree had a job in Elva. In Elva. So I mean, Marlo talking as if I cannot be jealous of somebody who don't have a vacation home, okay? Who doesn't have a yacht, but you don't either at all. Now, when someone said to her, "Ma'am, where's yours? You in a townhouse," and my response was, "Diva, I don't have one and don't claim to be rich. I'm just not broke. But Lord knows when I become as successful as all these girls, what girls that say I'm jealous of them, I would have a few and why not a yacht? Come on, why not? They work so hard. They deserve to have that with a month-long vacation. Take some of the swelling off their feet." Now, to me, we know the reunion is filmed. What's today? The reunion film, I think, on Thursday. Someone must have told her, "You bitch, you jealous. You're jealous." And that can only be either Candy, Kenya, or Drew. And I feel she mean Candy because Candy is the only one, in my opinion, that people call rich and who's always working. You know what I'm saying? So the whole work so hard to me means Candy. Um, Candy keeps working to keep making more money. Because Candy's smart. Let me work while I can. Because eventually I won't be able to. Sometimes stuff stops working. Marlo talks as if, because she said, my money works for me. I don't work for my money. You working on the Housewives of Atlanta. You're working on the show. That's your job. Okay, you're not somewhere living in the lap of luxury and not having to do anything to make money. You're not vacationing all the time. No, you're not. So she just aggravates my spirit. You hear me? And when someone else brought up how you're not making any sense, a person can be jealous of you because of the vibe you have or how you carry yourself as a person. You can have all the pure things in the world and still be envious and miserable. And that's Marlo because she likes to say how luxury her life is. But she's a miserable, jealous, envious heifer, okay? And Marlo said, "Oh, I agree with you. I have a vibe out of this world, and I carry myself like I've never been incarcerated nor in 5 different foster homes." And the crazy part is, you want people to stop bringing up your past, but you bring it up your damn self. It's aggravating. And Marlo loves to make it seem like everyone else brings up money except her. And what she loves bringing up is money. So Marlo, fuck you. Anyway, Let's get to the Rick of the Ross. Not Rick of the Ross. What's his man name? Envy. DJ Envy. Now, I have been seeing this story a little bit, but I wasn't paying it much attention. Now, I feel like a year or two ago, maybe even sometime during the pandemic, um, Envy was always discussing his little real estate stuff, whatever, about houses, doing class, this and that and that and this. And they now saying he's being sued in multiple lawsuits for allegedly committing real estate fraud by running off with over $1 million that was intended for an investment apartment. That sounds like bishop robbery. I'm just saying. Okay. So, it looks like Envy is allegedly out here committing beige crimes. According to court documents, he is accused in 2 different lawsuits of committing real estate fraud. Okay, there's accusing him of running a Ponzi scheme, not a Ponzi like Madoff, not a Ponzi scheme. The lawsuit alleges that he took investments for a property that never manifested. Okay, over 1.5 million intended for an investment apartment project. Reports first surfaced about these investments in 2018. They said they're told that COVID may have caused a delay, but the investors are not buying it. They want their money now. Okay, they're accusing Envy and his alleged accomplices of straight up stealing their money, not delivering the product. One investor paid over $300K and wants his money back immediately. Okay. Now, there's not much more information on the case. However, they're being sued. Sue Nation. Suing everybody. They want their money today. Now, y'all know he been beefing with Rick Ross. And Rick Ross said, okay? He round here taking shots at Envy. Okay? You know, he first said his wife still does feet. I need a pedicure. Now bringing the man wife into it. Not you want DJ Envy's wife to do your feet. That's not nice. Okay, that's not nice. He said DJ Envy career center for not foreclosure. Not as on he just keep coming with it. Okay, look, I just feel like they've been beefing for no reason, in my opinion. But look, DJ Envy, if you around here pine scheme, because we've seen him. Look, DJ Envy is always buying his wife expensive. Like y'all know, every year for Christmas, she get like the 12 days Christmas stuff, whatever. He has to spend half a meal on his wife at Christmas. Maybe $100,000. I don't know. My point is he making that much money, DJ? Is he that rich? Is you look? We hoping Envy ain't out here scheming and scamming, okay? But once the courts figure out what he doing, we will discuss. I also seen this thing with Megan Fox. What is she in? I don't know. But, you know, she's getting some backlash because she posted a little post asking for fans to donate to her friend's GoFundMe. And folks said, bitch, you rich. You got more money than we do. Why are you asking us to donate to your friend? Why can't you? Why can't you do it? You do it. And she responded. Okay. Now, first of all, it says she faced backlash for not contributing to a $30,000 need funding goal of a friend of hers. And she said, hey, weirdos, do any of you have the emotional intelligence to consider that maybe Britt, as her friend, doesn't want her celebrity friends donating large sums of money to her because it creates a dynamic in her working relationships that make her uncomfortable? Oh, so she don't want her friends to help. She wants her rich friends to ask their maybe not so rich fans to donate? That's stupid. That's dumb. In my opinion, listen, this is my thing. If you don't feel comfortable asking your friends who know you to help you in something. Don't ask those same friends to ask their fans to give you money. That's weird. That's what's weird. It's not weird. Rich people help rich people every day. It happens, but it's very weird when you say, "Hey, friends, love your friends. I don't want y'all to help me. No, 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 no. How about y'all ask y'all fans to help me?" Because she said, so instead she asked me to post a GoFundMe so that many people could donate small amounts of money to help them reach their goal. I just obliged her request. Anything she needs from me personally, she would ask, and I will do it privately. You couldn't give her 30 grand privately? One thing you're not going to accuse me of is being miserably, wait, is that miserably? Is that a word? Or lacking generosity. Lacking generosity. So try again on another day, probably tomorrow, with some different bullshit, you bunch of psychos. I just feel like, no, we're not weirdos. Your friend is. Your friend is. Because if you can afford to do it, do it. Because if you're my friend, it should not matter if you're famous. Because you're my friend. You're my friend. So Megan, you sound dumb. You sound stupid. And we don't like it, okay? Future. Future around here have to pay up the monies. Now, Future has a 10-year-old son with Lady Brittany. That they not together no more. Brittany had been getting $3,000 a month in child support all this time. Well, they went to court. And it went from $3,000 per month to $5,000 per month. Now, the judge said because it was revealed that Future makes $30,000 a month. Now, let's be clear. He makes more than that. The company he owns, which probably has him as an employee, and that's how much the W-2 says or whatever, or check stuff. You can't tell me he only makes, I don't know. Because these days we finding out that these rappers ain't making like we thought it was. He might make 30 grand a month. It could be possible. However, if he makes 30 grand a month, he's paying 5 grand a month to one baby mama. Because he got 18,000 kids. Okay. That's on him. That's on him. The kid 10. The kid 10 years old. I mean, 5,000. If you is around here living the rich and fabulous life, 5,000 a month is not bad. Because even giving her 5 grand, she gonna have to work still. That ain't enough to have someone stop working. You know what I'm saying? At all. Now, I mean, look, maybe if he have that many kids, the 5 grand wouldn't be no big issue. Okay? Future, stop having. Future, get tucked and nipped and tucked. Okay, get it snipped. Okay, you don't need no more children. You got 18,756 kids. Cut it out. Don't do it no more. Leave it be. You hear me? Leave it be, bitch. We don't want it no more. We don't want it no more. We don't want it. I want to jump to let's do Nicki, and then we'll do whatever else. Nicki Minaj was yet again another swatting victim. This is the 3rd time they have gotten her. Swatting is when someone calls 911 and they give them a dire emergency that will send a whole bunch of cops to the house. Okay, this time in the swatting incident in her home in LA, they were told that somebody was shot at her house. And if gunshots are reported, all the popos come. So all the police and EMS and all them folks was all that stuff. Then woke the baby up probably. The baby sleep. Okay. Crazy. Who does these things? Now, it happened before where one time they claimed that her son was being abused. Okay. The people came that time. Another time they said that it was a fire. So for some reason, some idiot keeps swatting Nicki. Now, I don't know that lady address. I never think anybody who thinks to look up someone's who's famous address to do some dumb stuff. I hope the 911 folks find out who you is. I hope you are press all. And this is a gotcha. I don't for 1 second think it's someone like famous. You know what I'm saying? Coming at her like it ain't Cardi. It ain't no one she could. It's a crazed fan or stan who think it's funny and it isn't. So whoever it is, I want them to be found, for them to be sued or arrested, because that's not funny. Sending the police to people's houses, especially saying that someone was shot, could get someone shot. That lady has a whole kid at home. Like he like 2 or 3. Insane. So if we're sending her at the house of the kid being abused, oh, it's a fire. And now saying someone was shot. The fuck? And why can't 911 trace the goddamn calls? Trace them. Because I feel like it has to kind of be the same person. Because if multiple people are doing this, that's even crazier. People stupid. People dumb. People do things and they should not be doing them at the all. Okay, I don't know why they do it. Don't know why. Okay. Now, lastly, I want to get into Sydney Star and Chingy. Now, Sydney Star is a trans person, and years ago, back when Chingy was like, you know what I'm saying, rapping or whatever, it came out that him and Sydney, it was something between them. But back then, Sydney was lying to people about being trans because she looked like a female. And so she was tricking people. You know what I'm saying? She was tricking people and they did not know. And she admitted then that she was doing that. And when it came out that Chingy was, allegedly messing with her, it did kind of make his career like fall by the wayside. I want to show y'all her page in case y'all don't know who Sydney Star is. I'm not sure. She was on Bad Girls Club, but before that, I just remember her over the years. In different little stuff or whatever. However, she used to be like real reckless. And she admitted that once she kind of came out about all the stuff or whatever. But she admittedly would say how she would trick guys and not let them know that she was trying to. I think at that time, I don't know if she's had bottom half surgery, but I feel like back then she had not had it back then. And that's why she was tricking people. But when it came out that allegedly her and Chingy were messing around and it became public because, back then, it was, people are not even that People are more receptive now to that kind of stuff, but back then it was different. You know what I'm saying? This is like late 90s, early 2000s. It wasn't as acceptable then as acceptable as it is now. Y'all know even now if people be on some bullshit about that. And all these years, he's still pissed. And that's because I don't want to play the sound because I don't know what Vlad gonna do. But he refuses to call Sydney a woman. He continues to call Sydney a man. And him saying, he was mad enough to admit that he lied. So he keeps misgendering Sydney for who she is now. Now, Sydney has apologized in the past. She has done that about a lot of things. I thought she done it a lot. But he just does not want to accept it because he feel like you tricked me. You admit that you tricked me, and because of what you did, people looked at me different. They stopped rocking with me, and my career never got back on track. And he was a popular rapper. Go look up Chingy to hear the songs he had back then, and he just kind of fell off, and so he's been upset since then. He's been pissed since then. I feel like when you lie to someone purposefully, and you talk about what you did with him or whatever, which made people look at him some kind of way because of the time frame he was in, he has the right to be upset. Now, Sydney has a kid. She's apologizing and everything. That's fine. She says, fine, she says sorry. That don't mean Chingy accepts it. And so you see, she commented and said, tell Chingy I got $1 million to give him. Can come get some money, bro. Since apologizing doesn't work these days. She then went on her page and posted herself, and she's playing his song. She played a couple of his songs, the song with him, Tyrese, Pulling Me Back, right there, okay, saying, since he won't leave me alone, come on around here, okay, and saying, one thing my name gonna do, it's ring bells, whether good or bad, trust me. Now, I feel like, girl, calm down. But you can't keep trolling that man for what you did to him back then. He gonna be mad forever. Anytime anyone asks him about it, he gets mad. He gets mad only because of what it did to his career. I'm saying, okay. Now in the comment we see Abby put up, I really don't like her. Can he take legal action against her? And if so, I hope he does. Because again, leave me alone. Now Maddie, it says, Sydney, sis, this is most definitely not the time to doing all this. We are in a critical political danger, and all of this is used for more propaganda against our entire community. Your presence is your advocacy. Please understand your visibility is much bigger than you. Because him saying he's upset about what happened, and then you trying to continuously kind of troll him about it, it don't make you look any better. Because he's upset. He's mad. He's very upset. Now, Maddie also posts on her page as well, the same thing. And Sydney came and come out commenting and thing. I'm so tired of being the blame for something that I own up to, and I try to clean up years and years ago. Apologize and all, but every year this man brings up the same thing about his career being ruined when there are other trans women that have spoken out about the same man, but I'm the one that gets the heat for it. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now, I feel like her thinking, well, it wasn't just me who he was linked to. I also feel like, but you were the only one that set it off. His connection to you was the catalyst that stopped his career. And it was more like, we don't know. Look, it's because you admit that you tried that you tricked him. That's the gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Now look, people can like who they like. You know what I'm saying? Like who you like. But if you admit that you did something that we know changed his career, and then after that, maybe he went and kept liking who he liked. But because of how you handled it back then, that is what messed him up. And he has a right to feel bad. I also feel like it don't be him. Every time he's in interviews, people ask him about him in City Star because that's what ruined his career. And not say ruined because, you know what I'm saying, but that was the last time we seen him, after that happened. And it was kind of gone. So, I mean, he gonna say what he's gonna say. But, we shall see. Look, people should like who they like. People can be who they are. But I am a full-fledged believer in do not lie and trick people. And that's what Sydney did to Chingy back in the day. And that is why he's upset. I don't think he's upset that she's trans. I don't. I think he's upset that back then she knowingly tricked him and then talked about it, and that's what pisses him off. But girl, hopefully Jesus fixes, okay? But anyway, y'all, that's all I have. I don't have no more. I will talk to y'all later on. I will try to have something up for y'all. Okay, I have to have something up for y'all, and we'll see. I did watch episode 1 of Love and Marriage Detroit. So I may do that tonight and also put that up tomorrow. Do episode 1, and I'm gonna watch each episode and put up a review of each episode for Love and Marriage Detroit. I'm from Detroit. I'm here, and I just took me a long time to get to watch it. But we shall see, what else it turns into. But look, y'all, like the video. Okay, I hope y'all have been commenting in the comment section. Please share the video. Follow me on IG, Twitter, TikTok at JayLeesCorner. Subscribe to my channel and all that good stuff. Look, be good, be kind on yourself, be safe, be safe, be safe. And again, if you are feeling any kind of depressing thoughts, any kind of thoughts that you do not want to be here, please get some help. You do not have to deal with mental illness on your own because we love you. Okay? But I will talk to you later. I gotta go. Bye.